Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Eve the Empath, and I'm here to deliver messages from Spirit to help you on your healing journey. Today we're going to be working with a few decks, and we are going to tap into the energy of our beautiful Cancers. Our beautiful water signs with lots of emotions that are ruled by the moon. There's lots of layers to these Cancerians. Lots of hidden things, lots of layers. And they're so sensitive, so nurturing, so caring. Wanted to remind you guys that these messages are general. They're not going to apply to everyone. And if it doesn't apply to you, don't try to make it fit your story. Don't vibrate in places that you don't belong. Don't welcome energy into your life that isn't meant for you. Okay? So let's take a look at what the Cancers got going on today. I'm sensing a lot of challenge, emotional challenge. I feel a lot of sadness and loneliness with our Cancerians, maybe going through some transformative energies. And looking to be nurtured in nature with the right partners, the right family dynamic. Perhaps there's some family issues that are going on. Perhaps a little bit of discontentment in the family dynamic, a little upheaval. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Let's see what Spirit has to say. So we're going to work with, my favorite decks, which is going to be the language of the light. Those are the soul messages, right? And that gives us that beautiful meditation at the end. We're going to do a little bit of the Herb Crafter's Tarot. I love this deck. These are my family. Plant medicine is always a good thing, right? And they love us. So we're going to listen to them. They got some things to say to us today. A little bit of Akashic Records. We're just going to do one pull from them. See what's going on in those Akashic Records. See what we can work on. And as I told you guys already, I do read from the book, so we'll look at what they have to say. I haven't decided on if we're going to do a heart card, a love card, if we're going to do a chakra card, or if we're going to look at a healing mantra. So as Spirit kind of leads us through this message, we'll kind of make the determination as things go. So I've meditated and I've tapped into Cancer energy. It was a little heavy, but to be honest, sometimes mine is too. If you guys don't remember, I am a Leo sun sign, and I have a Gemini moon as well as an Aquarius rising. So if you have any of those, please understand that could apply to you. These messages can also apply to you, but we are tapping into our Cancer, and that's going to be the Cancer sun, moon, rising, and north node. General messages, they may not apply to all. If they don't apply to you, please don't take it. Okay, angels and Spirit, thank you for giving us your wisdom today and giving us clear and concrete messages for our beautiful, beautiful Cancers. These little sacral incense don't want to stay lit today. So maybe we got some blockages in the sacral energy. I don't know, we'll see. So let's do a couple more shuffles just to make sure we got that energy flowing. Like I said, we've already meditated over the cards, and we're just seeking a couple of answers. We're needing some wisdom today. And in that wisdom, we're asking for your guidance. Making sure that our beautiful Cancers, sun, moon, rising, and north node are getting exactly what they need. This is a time for transformation, a time for healing. We are in Scorpio energy. And with that Scorpio energy, we are looking at transformation, death and rebirth, right? So for our beautiful Cancers, we've got the Adelita of Earth, right? The Yucca. Resilient kind of plant, has a lot of properties that help you with, making things and good plant medicine, right? And then we have the High Priestess. So we got some intuition, makes sense, right? Our Cancers are very intuitive people. Water signs are super intuitive. A lot of times we're tapping into our third eye. We're looking at knowledge, wisdom from our ancestors, from our guides. We're looking at inner wisdom in our soul, right? We're looking at the messages that our soul is trying to talk to us about. Kind of give us, making sure that we're tapping into that intuition. Don't discount the gut, okay? Yes, make sure you're always listening to what the messages are coming through, because sometimes they're very subtle. It's subtle nudges, little whispers, things like that. And other times they're loud and clear and they're telling you, hey, stop or go or move forward. What are you waiting on? Sometimes the messages come in numbers, things like that. But we have to stay in tune. And we do that by learning our spirit language. And we do that by spending time with ourselves. When we spend that quiet time on the inside, it allows us to become familiar with who we are. Familiar, right? Family. On the inside, we are family. And so within us, we have our guides that talk to us, our angels, those that have passed on before us. And what they're really wanting to do is make sure that we're going in the right direction, right? That we're moving down the path that is meant for us. So in this healing journey, sometimes we get a little stuck, a little stagnant, right? And it's time to make sure that we trust that gut. We trust that intuition. Please give us a card from our Akashic Records. Let us get some soul food today. Give us the energy that we need to move forward in our healing. Thank you, guides and angels, for allowing us the opportunity to hear from you clear and concrete messages for our Cancers. Thank you for giving us messages for our Cancers and for anybody else that pops in and needs to be healed today. Thank you, angels and guides, for your clear messages. Getting our answer today. Can we get a clear message? Nice one card. Just one card for our Cancers. Something to help them on their journey. Something to make sure they are in the right place at the right time that helps them move to the next level, transition, or trust their intuition. Oh, okay. For those, we have the Seven of Forces, which is balance. It's funny because when I was doing my messages for myself this morning, I also got the balance card. In traditional tarot, that could also be justice. So weighing of the justice, there could be some legal proceedings. There could be something that's coming to light, right? Because we're dealing with the Cancers who are all about the moon, and there are things that are hidden in the moon, but they come to the surface, right? We also have the Adelita of Earth. That is also our Knight of Earth, right? Looking at some earth signs, it could probably have something to do with maybe Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Again, messages for our beautiful Cancers. So let's get to it after we get the soul message, right? Let's get the soul messages first. I'm going to make sure we get that meditation in there, something that'll help you connect to your highest self and get in touch with the parts of you that your soul wants you to hear from. Thank you, angels and guides. Holy Spirit, for giving us clear and concrete messages for our Cancers. Thank you for giving us the words that they need to hear. Please provide us with one soul message so that they can move forward in their healing journey. What is the message that you have for our beautiful Cancers today? What is the message that you have for our Cancers today? Please provide us with one card. And you did. Thank you. They're so stubborn. They gave us two cards anyway. They were stuck together. But the one that showed up first is going to be focus, right? That's a number 37. It breaks down to a 10. So beginnings, right? For some of us, we have some new beginnings. Probably, tied to some of the energy of loss, maybe heartache, heartbreak, maybe some transitions. Trusting that intuition. Our Cancers are moving forward with that nurturing energy. Also looking at some balance, weighing of the scales. The second card is wellness. So for some of you guys, your health is being questioned. You're needing to tap into your inside, figure out what's going on the inside so that you remain in the kind of health that you need. Make sure you're eating properly. Make sure you are taking care, moving, and going into a quiet meditative state. For some of you, meditation could be different. It could be going outside in nature. It could be going out there into the water. I feel like some of you guys maybe need a reset to the beach, things like that. Lake, something that gives you a refreshness. And water signs typically do need to get to the water. But we're going to get started on this reading. So for our Adelita of Earth, we are going to see that's the yucca. It says, put a new spin on an old tradition, ground your spirituality in practical ways, and to honor your ancestors and honor the land. It says the Adelita of Earth is driven by the power of place. She explores new ways to embody old traditions, using what is locally visible. She knows that yucca is used for weaving baskets, ropes, and shoes. With the spirit of her foremothers behind her, she vows to respect the people and medicine of her home. She explores nature's bounty and creates practical but intuitive connections with the land. Sounds kind of good, huh? Because you're being asked to tap into your intuition, right? With the High Priestess, this could also be that you're moving into a higher level of consciousness. You're tapping into third eye or crown chakra energy. With this earth energy, it's telling you, hey, with your intuition, be intuitive with your practices. Be intuitive with what you're doing. Maybe you need to spend a little time in nature. Maybe you need to ground your energy. It's possible that in this time you've been all over the place. You can't tell if you're up or down, moving left or right? And that happens. Sometimes we get so caught up with everything that's happening that we don't take time to slow down. So intuition's telling you, hey, slow down. Protect what you have. Protect the medicine that you've already had. All of the wisdom, all of the practices, everything that you've developed thus far. Choose what you need intuitively. Go inside and then continue to use it, okay? We're going to look at our Akashic Records, and that one is going to, again, is the Seven of Forces, right? So that's typically of air energy. We're looking at movement, thoughts, intellect, things like that, right? Things that we can't necessarily control. So maybe there's something in your life that you feel like there's a loss of control with, and you're being asked to slow down, think about it, ground your energy, right? Let's take a peek. Seven of Forces. And again, if you're seeing sevens, if you're seeing twos, keep in mind that those numbers are probably going to be relative to you. There's something in this message for you, okay? So, our Seven of Forces is talking about balance. And it says, this card reveals a time of harmony, balance, and justice in your life. A desk, let me show you guys. A desk is, it holds balanced scales, scrolls, and stacks of paper. Shelves of books grace a wall where a door opens, and a light-filled room. Upright, this card indicates that there is a time of balance at hand. All systems through the body, through nature, and through society seek to achieve balance, which is true. Stop and consider the parts of your life that you can bring into greater balance. During this time, the universe helps you do so. You may have to confront important legal issues. You may have to deal with paperwork of some kind. There may be a need for you to deal with some energy with some people that you're not really familiar with, or people that are in your path right now that you may be having some disagreements with. Also, it says that these legal could be regarding property, inheritance, or work contracts. If you have a divorce on the forefront, understand that this is going to be working in your favor. You're going to be moving towards a resolution relatively quickly. Also, pay attention to the details. Technicalities will be important right now. So don't just take someone's word for the information. You want the scales to balance in your favor, right? You want harmony, but also be cautious of any energy that's coming through, any paperwork that you need to sign. Be intentional with the details, with the small details. Make sure that you're using your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, let me grab that, baby. If something doesn't feel right, check the facts, right? Because maybe there's something hidden in the fine print that you didn't see, and it may not turn out for your good if you're not paying attention. It says, but things do bode well in the legal field. Take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene. a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial resolution is coming your way. Just in the balance in society, but the Akashic Record shows that justice is not limited strictly to court and contracts. Justice and reciprocity are energetic. So the energy that you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember, your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts. Continue to be aware of your actions and have inner balance. That now leads to a beautiful destiny. So have some balance. Maybe work on your focus a little bit and take care of your wellness, right? So that you can be well-rounded. Thank you, Spirit, for that. So we're going to look at our soul messages, right? And again, we're looking at focus. That's in number 37. It's going to reduce down to a 1. So beginnings, right? Some of us are going to go into some new beginnings. It sounds like it with the upcoming changes. If you're needing to have some balanced legal proceedings, if you're signing new contracts, that's new things, right? But just make sure you tap into your intuition. Make sure you're listening to those inner voices and you're stopping and paying attention to the small details and the intricacies of what's going on. If it's divorce, if it's marriage, if it's partnership, if you're moving in together with someone and you're signing a new lease, make sure you pay attention to the legal jargon. Make sure you're paying attention to the smaller details, okay? All right, let's get to it. Now, focus. It says, where is your focus and what do you want to create? Your point of attraction is accumulation of all your thoughts. Some of you are aware and some of you are not. The latter are thoughts you have repeated so often that they have become beliefs and body memory. The point of attraction is more fluid than you think. It is the overreaching energy of your collected ideas, active beliefs, and your personality. Change any idea or belief and your point of attraction shifts, right? Change any idea or belief in your point of attraction shifts, right? In this balance card, they told us that we should be paying it forward in our energetic field. That what we create today will show up tomorrow, right? It balances the scale. So sometimes things that we are creating in this time and space, in this moment, is going to show up sometime in the future. So make sure that your focus, right? Your focus is moving in the direction in which you want to have. The life that you are desiring, right? The things that you're looking for the future, that you're creating those. That you're creating balance in your life, harmony in your life, that you're using your intuition, that you're speaking with positive creativity, that you're pulling from that inner light, right? And even if you're in the darkness, that's okay, because in the darkness, that's how you learn your true soul language. That's how you learn your triggers, all the things that make you uncomfortable in this world, right? Those triggers are important to your growth. So once you're learning those triggers and you're learning the things that make you uncomfortable, you find balance in those. You see that light? Let that light shine in the shadows, in the darkness. Bring your focus into the now. What is it that you're holding on to? What is your body holding on to? Those memories that you're holding on to. That Cancer energy is telling us it's time to nurture ourselves. It's time to nurture our relationships. It's time to nurture our words, our inside, our shadows, right? Because if we don't, we may not have the wellness that we need. We may be out of balance. And we might have a future that shows up that we just really don't want, right? We want to make sure that we're moving in the right direction. It says to master yourself means being able to move your view of reality at will. This can help you adjust and adapt to any situation. Stay in your center of love and on the path of your heart. You can choose to feel in the flow or resist and hold yourself back. Either way, you will be loved by your soul and the universe. I think that's important for a lot of us going through healing. A lot of times we look outside of self for love, and that makes sense why the Cancers feel so heavy, why there's a heaviness. Because we do look outside for love. We look for someone to complete us, or we want to complete someone else, or we want to fix someone. For those who are highly sensitive or intuitive types, we want to be the one that brings them that joy. But the truth of the matter is, balance comes from within. Our focus comes from within. And our heart is going to be loved no matter what we choose. So if we choose to continue to pour our cups into other people, the scales might not be balanced, right? We may not have that balance, that harmony that we're desiring in our lives. But at any given moment, you can shift your focus. You can shift your focus towards your heart center. And as you continue to pour intuitively with your heart, and you ground in yourself, calling in your ancestors, you can definitely move change in the right direction for your life. Now let's look at the meditation for this card. It says, rub your hands vigorously together to activate your palm. And feel flow energy. Then place this card between your hands and close your eyes. Stay there for at least a minute. Now open your eyes and place the card down in front of you and allow the divine energy that streams from source to your soul to flow through your hands. Close your eyes again and place your hands on any part of your body that you choose. Feel your vision and radiate through it. And very soon you will be experiencing your many manifestations on your higher vision. Open your eyes and rub your hands together again and hold them over your face for about 30 seconds. Take your hands away from your face and you are now refreshed and ready to move into your life with a renewed enthusiasm. Okay? It says respond to life and never panic or react. Practice appreciation. When someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. It may have taken a lot of courage to say what they did. And if you justify or reject their kindness, it may seem like you are dismissing them. Balance, right? It makes sense. It makes sense that when we walk in balance, when we pay it forward, when we walk in that spirit of love and we focus our intentions on our heart center, because see, our heart center is the driving force to our soul, and it allows us to navigate intuitively through this world, right? It's not hard. It just seems like it. Change the mind, change the thoughts. You change the patterns. Now let's look at wellness, okay? Because some of us got some things inside that we just need to adjust. And there's nothing wrong with that. Life is about evolution. We're always changing, adapting who we are. And it's necessary for our growth, because if you stay where you are, you become stagnant. There's no growth. It says you are entering a time when your body will become stronger. If you have been or are sick, you're on your way to feeling better. Begin to focus on a sense of well-being. If you are healthy, you will be inspired to strengthen your body through yoga or another form of exercise. Your body is enlightened and knows how to heal itself. Every feeling, be it pain, butterflies, excitement, or love, is a message from one part of yourself to another. Every message, be it butterflies, pain, or love, is a message from the inside. Remember, Spirit told you to tap into your intuition, right? And sometimes it feels like a gut. Sometimes it comes as thoughts, it's numbers, it's sequencing, but it's radiating in your body. That energy is translating to you, right? So pay attention. Be conscious of what you're seeing. Be conscious of what you're creating. Be conscious of your focus to create the life that you desire. It says tune into your body through meditation. Ask what you can do to improve your well-being. Behind the human in the image is the flower of life, a symbol that represents the process of creation. It's made up of overlapping circles that are a repeating expression of the first circle. It is a geometric metaphor reminding us that The nature of life is continual. It's a continual expansion. Your body takes you everywhere you go, so acknowledge it, thank it, and love it. So for this card, it also has a meditation. It says, place your hand on the card and ask the flower of life in the image for inspiration towards new ways to create with your body. Close your eyes and slow your breathing and sense your body image. Your breath carrying your awareness into a deeper connection with your physical body. Allow your thoughts to flow by in your mind and open sensations in your body. Notice any twitches, itches, tightness, or soreness, and absorb where in your body this occurs. Are they telling you something? Focus on your body for at least 30 seconds, and when you feel ready, imagine golden light pouring through you into the earth. You are grounded and centered. Breathe this wisdom into your life. Then open your eyes and feel how good it looks and how good it feels to be in your body. It's your body. I love that. I do feel like you guys are looking for some love messages. I do feel that heaviness. I do feel that desire, that longing for familiar family to come back together, for love, for messages from your loved ones. Maybe you just need a love message from your soul. Creator, angels, guides, please give us a soul message, a love message from the soul of our beautiful Cancers that are here. They're asking for change. They're asking for intuition to be heightened. They're asking to focus their attention not only on themselves, but on their soul. And they need some help getting there. They need some encouragement. They need something to tell them that it's okay, that whatever is happening in their life, be it in business, be it at work, be it within their relationships, which a lot of you guys got something going on in your partnerships. You're just wanting to feel that love. You want it to be nurtured and loved on and held. So your spirit is speaking to you today. It's giving you the guidance that you need to move past these tough times. These times where you might be feeling thoughts or hearing thoughts of inadequacy. Understand that that's not from your highest perspective. Your highest perspective is going to guide you towards love, self-love, right? Thank you for giving us the messages for the heart, soul. What love messages do they need today, Spirit? Thank you. We got two messages here for you guys. The first one, it says, twin flames, your passion ignites. So for some of you guys, you're dealing with some twin flame energy. That makes sense. I can feel that separation. It's hard sometimes when you're dealing with twin flame energy. I've been dealing with it myself. And for some of us, you choose to not continue with the twin flame because there's a lot of pain associated with it, and sometimes choosing self, having those boundaries, and choosing to love yourself is just more important. And that's where your intuition is going to come in. That twin flame dynamic is it fluctuates, and the pain of chaser and runner kind of makes you feel a type of way. So having that wellness in your body and focusing on rewriting those memories, right? How you've stored those memories in your body, how you've stored the pain and hurt in your body is affecting your wellness, and it makes sense. So Spirit is telling you, hey, it's time for balance. It's time to balance those scales. It's time to release things that just don't serve you anymore. And if in the future, if spirit allows, or if your soul path aligns for you guys to come back together, then allow it, if it's up to you. If that works, and if you're the person that has been causing that pain, if you're the one that's been giving that energy towards your person, and you're that Cancer that has been hurting someone, it could be a family member, it could be a child dynamic. If you're that person, then take a step back and bring yourself into balance. Remember, what you create today is going to show up tomorrow. So if you're creating discord or uncertainty, if you're causing conflict or anger, animosity or nervousness in someone else, remember that you're also expect it to show up in your future, right? Your spirit is telling you to tap into your higher self, right? So when you tap into your higher self, you're taking a stance on walking in the right direction. You're saying to the spirit, I am going to follow the plan that I came here to follow. I came here to heal, right? You're here to heal. So if you're the one that's causing discord, if you're the one sowing seeds of discord, it's time to get your stuff together. Focus on the right things, right? Move in that right direction and create wellness. The other message is, be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. If that doesn't just align, I guess. It says, equally so, the qualities you don't like are also a reflection of your own. So again, in this twin flame dynamic, that's hilarious. In this twin flame dynamic, a lot of times you get those mirror images, right? What you see in me is also what you should be seeing in yourself. Focus on yourself, guys. Focus on that energy that's inside of you and create from the inside out. You don't create from the outside in. You can't find peace on the outside of your situations. You find peace on the inside, right? And you do that by going inside. Your intuition is so powerful. All of us have it. We can all tap into it at any given time. You can focus on anything at any given time, right? Just like you can focus on someone's flaws. You can focus on someone's bad driving. You can focus on someone's hair or their weight or the discoloration of their skin. Just like you can focus on anything that is not appealing to them, you can also focus on anything good. And as you continue to focus on good things and show gratitude, you're also telling the universe, reward me with more of that, right? Balance the scales in my favor. Maybe the scales are unbalanced right now because you've sowed some seeds of discord. Maybe that's why you need some healing, because you haven't been the best person. For some of you guys, yeah, you have walked a pretty straightforward path and you're not the collective in terms of I've mistreated someone, but perhaps you're that percentage that have mistreated someone, and it's time to rewrite those wrongs, right? It's time to balance the scales. It's time to focus your energy and redirect your energy. I love you guys, and I hope this message resonates for someone. I'm sure it does, because Spirit wouldn't have brought us here if it didn't. We're here for a purpose. We're here to help each other heal. We're here to grow, break curses, right? We're here to expand our consciousness. The collective consciousness expands when we all expand, right? When we grow to the next level, when we go inside and heal the most intimate parts of ourselves, when we look at the triggers, the things that hurt us, the shadow parts of us, right? That's when we see growth. That's when we see the wellness come up in us, right? So that's all I have for you guys today. For those who are dealing with these things, much love and light to you guys. I am grateful to be here to be able to deliver messages. And as you continue on your healing journey, just know that you do have power inside. You are so very powerful. Don't discount your intuition. Don't let anyone tell you that you're crazy for what you think and or feel, because your body, it tells you exactly what you need to feel, think, and hear at all times. You decide what you want to take into your ear and eye gate, okay? Thank you for joining. I am Eve the Empath. If these messages don't resonate with you, that's okay. But hey, if you need to join us again, please come back. Just don't vibrate in places that you don't belong, because these are general messages. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.